Our state capitol is home to a number of decorative and symbolic statues and monuments. Some of these reside inside the Capitol and others on the Capitol grounds. The fourth floor of our state capitol contains two prominent historical statues outside the entrance to Statuary Hall. We see our first president, George Washington, who's also known as the father of our country. This statue is carved from a single pine tree. It was created by Charles Ostner, an Austrian immigrant who lived in Garden Valley. Working at night by candlelight and using a postage stamp-sized image as his model, Ostner took 4 years to carve this elaborate figure using the tools of the time period like a chopping axe, chisel, glass, and sandpaper. The statue is covered in gold leaf and was presented to Idaho Territory in 1869. The statue used to be outside on the Capitol grounds until 1934, when it was brought indoors due to weather damage. It was then repaired, restored, and placed in a glass case in 1966. In 2009, the statue was taken from behind the glass and mounted on a base made from the historic Capitol trees. The other statue that is next to Statuary Hall is the Winged Victory of Samothrace. The original version of this statue was sculpted in 199 BC on Samothrace, an island near Greece. Lost for centuries, the main portion of the sculpture was rediscovered in 1863 and sent to the Louvre Museum in Paris, France. In appreciation for the support given to them during World War II, the people of France sent the Merci, or thank you, train to the United States in 1949. Each state received a boxcar filled with gifts. Inside Idaho's boxcar was this replica of the Winged Victory. Another name for this statue is the goddess Nike. In Greek mythology, Nike is the goddess of victory. The original Winged Victory is the inspiration for the Nike Shoe Company. The swoosh is symbolic of the wing on the statue. Statues and monuments located outside on the Capitol grounds include a replica of the Liberty Bell, located at the bottom of the ceremonial entrance staircase, the Grand Army of the Republic Monument on the northwest grounds, the Model 1840, a cast iron cannon used by the Confederacy during the Civil War southwest of the building, the Pioneer Monument, erected in 1906, the Steunenberg Memorial, located to the south of the Capitol's main entrance, honors Governor Frank Steunenberg, who served 1897 to 1900 and was assassinated in 1905. And the Abraham Lincoln statue, located south of the Steunenberg Memorial. President Lincoln signed the Organic Act, which created the Territory of Idaho in 1863. As we began our exploration of the Capitol building, we started underground. Now it's time to rise to the top, to see what tour groups and most state employees never get to see, the 5th floor of our Capitol. Our journey to the top of the Capitol begins on a flight of stairs behind a locked door in Statuary Hall. The stairway leads to a room lined with brick walls. On these walls, hundreds of names have been scrawled. Some signatures date back to 1909. Another flight of stairs brings us to an access area and a brick-lined tunnel at the base of the interior dome. Here, we see the skylights that encircle the rotunda. This is what they look like from below, and this is what they look like from above. We ascend more stairs to the colonnade level and to a walkway at the top of the columns. Here is a close view of the windows and columns near the walkway. Now, we climb even more stairs, and be careful, they're really steep, until we reach a spiral staircase. Here is the view of that same spiral staircase from the 4th floor. From up here on these stairs, you can see a long way down. When we arrive at the top of the spiral staircase, we come to the hole in the dome, or oculus, where the blue, dish-shaped disc, painted with 13 large and 43 smaller stars, hangs high above the 1st floor rotunda. From here, we climb one last flight of spiral stairs. Now we come to a narrow balcony that looks out over Boise. We are now only 30 feet from the very top of the Capitol Dome and the gilded eagle that sits majestically on his lantern and crowns the Capitol Dome. And here is where our tour ends. We have explored our state capitol from below ground to its highest point. Esto Perpetua. May it endure forever.